What's going on, guys? Pugs here, and today I'm coming at you with another top 5. This top 5 is going to be top 5 buildables in Call of Duty Zombies. And just to clarify, this is not going to be any wonder weapons like such as the NAR or something from Shadows of Evil, because you know those would be a lot. That would be the whole entire list, like top 5 buildable wonder weapons, which I might do sometime if you guys want it. But yeah, let's get on to the video. Now, the last thing I forgot to say before I start this top 5 is that I'm gonna have or not have the gameplay for these buildables in because my Elgato's not working, like I said. So the gameplay is just not gonna be here. Not that big of a deal. It's just gonna be Kino in the background. So I hope you guys like it. Alright, now coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the turbine. Now, the reason this is at the number 5 spot is because I don't find it to be a really useful buildable. I mean, yeah, in Buried you can use it to power the subsonic resonator, whatever, I think that's what it's called, and you can use it to open doors and stuff in transit. Really, I don't find it that useful because, you know, it's just something that's, you know, not that useful. You're not going to use it in that many situations. Again, like I said, the subsonic resonator is the one thing that I really find, the subsurface resonator, the one thing I really find it useful for, because it can just kill hordes of zombies. It can easily kill a couple rounds before you even have to go get a new one. That's all for this number 5 spot. Not much I like about it, not much I dislike about it. So yeah, let's get on to the number 4 spot. Alright, now coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the head chopper from Buried. The reason I really like this and dislike it, the reason I dislike it, let's start off with that, is because, you know, it can easily kill you without jug. You walk into it once, you're on a high round. I've seen this happen so many times because Buried's such an easy map. You get to a high round fast, you walk into it, and whoops, you're fucking dead. It just hits your head and you're dead. You can't really do anything about it. I mean, you don't remember that's there or something. But on the upside of it, it can easily take out zombies. It just goes off, keeps chopping their heads for a long time. It's really useful in that sense. But yeah, there's not much I dislike about it, just like the turbine. But yeah, let's get on to the number 3 spot. Alright, now coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the trample steam. Again, this, I find one thing wrong with it. It can easily fling you off the map. That's it. That's all I find not fun about it. Or not good about it, but I find this to be super fun. You can just go flying around the map, and I'm a trick shotter, as you guys probably know, so I like using this to trick shot because you can keep bouncing. You can set up 4 if you're using 4 people, so you bounce around on each one and you can keep spinning, doing stuff in the air while you're trick shotting. I've done that before. It's super fun. And another thing it's really useful for is the jumping jacks in when you're playing in Die Rise with this, because it came in Die Rise. They just jump onto it and they want flying. And I also love watching all the zombies and everything just go flying off this. It's so funny. Their bodies just go in the air like a million feet, and then yeah. So it's fun in that sense. But yeah, the one thing again I dislike about it is it can easily kill you. But for this, I find it to be really useful and really fun at the same time. So yeah, let's move down to the number 2 spot. Alright, now coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the subsurface resonator, like I was talking about earlier. And the reason this is at the number 2 spot is because how useful it is and how easily it can kill all the zombies. You can just power it up with the turbine, and it can just go off on the zombies. Before patch, I think it would never stop, so you could just camp there forever, not even touching the controller, and it would kill all the zombies. But that got patched, so now it lasts a couple rounds. Usually the turbine breaks before this. And you can just camp back there with the paralyzer, so if it gets destroyed, you just kill all the zombies, and you can have Leroy go get you a new one, so that's really useful. And just the sound it makes is amazing. The huge, I don't know, it's called the dubstep cannon, because it makes kind of a dubstep noise, so I really like that. The huge wind that goes, again, just like the trample steam, I love the way the zombies just go flying. There's nothing I dislike about this. I mean, it's super useful, super fun. I love watching all this stuff go, like I said again. And you get an achievement for killing 10 zombies with it, so that's really fun. And yeah, that's all. Alright, so we're actually going to start off with a couple dishonorable mentions, and let's just say they're all from transit. So, dishonorable mention, let's start off with the power switch. Yeah, that really sucks. Why do you have to build the power? The pack-a-punch, why the fuck do you have to build a pack-a-punch? I don't understand that. and the electric trap and the turret from Transit. There's no reason for any of them. It just doesn't make sense why you need that. Like, it doesn't make sense. And the last one is the nav card table that you have to build for, I think, all the Easter eggs. I don't really see any reason for that. But yeah, there's an honorable mention too. That is the electric trap from 5. I feel like, yeah, you shouldn't have to build a trap, but it's fun to build. I mean, like, you're just building an electric trap and you can go off with it. There's no reason why that's really bad at all. I mean, maybe it's not the most useful thing how you have to build it, but it's still pretty fun. And I don't see anything wrong with it. So yeah, that's all for the honorable and dishonorable mentions. Let's move down to the number 1 spot. Alright, now coming in the number 1 spot, we have the jet gun. The reason this is at the number 1 spot is because I feel like it's just so much better than the paralyzer. I'm just kidding, guys. So, coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the zombie shield. I think we all knew this was coming. The reason this is here is it's so fucking useful. You can use it in any situation. Basically, just turn around if the zombies are trapping you, pull it, or then turn back around, pull it out. So when you turn around the first time, the zombies keep hitting your shield. Then you turn around, pull it out, just hit, just like knife them. They all go flying. You can get out easily. I love how they go flying too. I really like the zombies going flying. Another thing is in Black Ops 3, I don't find it as useful. The way you can just use the jet boost thing and just go forward with it. I don't find that useful because I know I don't use it that much. But in Black Ops 2, you could also, I don't know if this actually made it more powerful, but people said it did. In Transit, you can push down the car lock thing, and it would supposedly make it more powerful. And same with Mob of the Dead, you could just put the key in, supposedly make it more powerful. But this, we all know it's super useful, especially in Mob of the Dead, like really tight corners. So it's really useful to train, especially in Origins too, just because in higher rounds you're like training in not small areas, but if you get trapped, it can always help you. Again, Mob of the Dead, real useful because you're training usually in the cafeteria and it's really tight corners. That's the reason. That's part of the reason you survive that map. And that electric cherry jug and the vitrolic withering, you can just fly through the rounds on Mob of the Dead. It makes the map so easy. So yeah, that's all for this list. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and tell me what you guys want for the next top 5. It might not be coming out for a little bit because I don't have that much gameplay, like I said in my last video, rip computer, but once I get my new computer, you guys are gonna just get so many videos from me. But yeah, again, comment what top 5 you guys want next. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.